What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with some more Jurassic World Evolution 2. And guys, it has finally come to the time for us to design our own park. So we're currently playing in Sandbox mode, which pretty much gives us unlimited funds. Now, I do wish that it wasn't like this. I really wish that we had like a mode where we could pick the map we wanted to and just go through it as a franchise, similar to like Planet Zoo, where you'd have to like earn everything and stuff like that, and all your progress would carry over and everything. Unlike the challenge modes, which reset, you have to learn everything all over again and all that sort of stuff. I really wish we had a different mode for this, and I'm hoping that they still update it. But nonetheless, we are here in the Sandbox mode. We're playing on Isla Nubla, I believe, Isla Sorna, the final movie one. Can't remember exactly which one it is, but it's one of those. And I've already planned out our main pathway. So as you can see down the side here, we've got our main sort of area. So this is going to be where we're going to have some shops on the sides. People are going to walk down, and then it's going to eventually lead to hopefully some dinosaurs. Now, we've also gone ahead and just built our staff section because that just needed doing. And I mean, it's nothing too fancy. It's just linked up on the sides here. I thought it'd be better to put it in the sides here than elsewhere. And then what I was thinking is we could just get like some forest and whack it. Can I get a big forest, please? I want the trees. Give me the trees. Yeah, and just whack it in front of the staff buildings like this, so they're kind of hidden like that from when you're like coming down the park and all that sort of stuff, from like the guest's point of view anyway. So if we just run this across like this, yeah, just to make it a little bit more hidden, so it looks in my opinion a little nicer. But we've also just gone ahead and decorated it a little bit with some lights, you know, in case the people want to come out and they have a break from work. They've got some tables to sit at and all that sort of stuff. And just some extra decorations just to make it a little bit nicer and fit in. So that's right up against the edge there. But part of me was also thinking of putting a little dinosaur pen here so that they have something to look at while they're on their break. But nonetheless, let's come back into here. So we're going to try and build our main sort of point of interest. Now, we are, like I said, playing on Sandbox mode, so I'm not sure if we're actually going to get any guests coming in straight away without actually having any dinosaurs or anything like that. The park is open. We do have unlimited funds. We can change some of the settings. I have decided to keep it like this, though, for now. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone wants to come in, which is kind of sad. So what we're going to do first, because normally what we like to do is they like having anemones at the front of the park. So we're going to chuck some of these down. Now, as you can see, there's no one. We have no one here. So I'm going to chuck down some shops here real quick. Now, I'm hoping that I built these paths wide enough, which I think I did. And we're just going to chuck some anemones down. Now, we can change all of these as well, but we're going to get to that later. First off, let's get into some dinosaur building. So let's take a look at the map again here. Now, we've just got this main street. We have quite a bit of space to build off of. And honestly, I think the first thing we're going to do is possibly build something off of here. We've got a nice big hilly area at the back here, which I think would be really good for some carnivores that like forests. But for that, we're going to need to get an enclosure up and running. We're going to need the incubator. So give me 1 second. We'll get all that. We'll get the pathway done, because the pathway is the most tedious thing. Building this took me like a solid 10 minutes just to get all the snap points right. And here we have our first shop, which we can change. Jurassic Park, concrete panels, park, concrete panels, concrete. I do like the way that you can change all of this as well. Oh, look at that. I haven't actually... Roof decorations, seating. Oh, hold on. Seating. Did that say seating? Oh, I like that. Seating with the canopy, small planters and trees. And yeah, we can change all of this. We already have a guest. I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to assume... Yeah, you can change all the signs. Now, we're obviously not going to... This is a gift shop, so we're not going to use any of that. Maybe books? Fossils. Yeah, fossils. Okay. Is this guy a real guest, or is he just... No, he's just a randomly placed person there. So this says 0 guests. We're currently losing money, so it's a good thing we're not using actual money for this Sandbox mode. Alrighty, guys. So I've changed how we're going to design things. I extended out the pathway a little bit more, and what I'm going to do here is, wow, that can really go right up against the path. I'm going to drop one of these right here. because I want to see something. So we're going to build a lagoon here. Now, this is the main path. Like I said, we've extended it out a little bit further, and I think I'll have a lagoon sitting right here. Well, I mean, not just like a singular piece, but multiples. Is this... Why is this not building for? Hello? Game, do you want to build my lagoon, please? Okay, there we go. So what I want to try is if we come into terrain tools, and if we lower the terrain here, yeah. So see, we can. I'm gonna make it a little bit of a more gradual one. Oh, that's kind of gross now though. I have messed this up big time. All right, let's flatten the terrain out. So I wanted to see, because you can actually use the lagoons as like a wall. If we come into here, you'll see what I mean. If we lower the terrain around it, you can see there that they act as kind of like a natural barrier, a wall, and we can use that. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll set these lagoons just here, and what we can actually do is turn it into a bit of a picnic area. So let's just do that. Let's come back into here and flatten this. And what I might do is I might flatten this as well, all the way out. Just so our path is nice and flat. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's a little bit nicer. Let's just get rid of some of these trees around here. Now, I've been thinking of doing like not speed building, but speeding this section up where I'm building and just overlaying it with my commentary. So let me know if that's what you guys would like to see instead, because this is a bit more of a... not a tedious sort of way, just I don't know if I'd be able to get as much done by doing it like this, whereas if we sped it up and talk over the top of it, that would probably work a little bit easier. For you guys anyway. Alright, let's go enclosures and grab this lagoon. And I want to try and get it as close to the path as we possibly can. Alright, that's pretty spot on. That is pretty spot on. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to see if I can do this. I don't know how well it'll work. Let's lower the terrain. Radius, slope. We don't want a big slope. And let's drop the radius down. So if I can... Oh, yuck. 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 What have I done? I feel like the terrain tools might need a slight adjustment. All right, let's make the slope less. Let's do that and make it a little bit bigger. So we can drop it there. I'm just trying to make it a gradual drop. But like you can see where it doesn't seem to like this middle stuff. I don't know why, but we've got like a ridge there. Let's drop the slope to low. That looks so hideous. I think that's worked. I don't know, but you can see we've got these weird ridges in the middle of it all. I don't know how that's going to work. It's kind of not how I wanted it to be. And, I mean, that's pretty center. Is it central? It's going to annoy me massively if it's not, like, centered. Which I honestly don't think it is. Can I move it? It doesn't let me move it. Well, here we go again. All right, I see it. This is why I think we might need to do the speed build and do it from that. But I don't know why. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a slope. But every time I do it, we get those weird angles. All right, if I do it like this. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, if we just take the slope up a little bit. And go like that. And we go a little bit more and go here. Oh my god, that's a massive slope. That's fucking terrible. Oh, that looks horrible. Alright, let's flatten this back out. Maybe I won't go with that idea. Maybe I'll just have to... I don't think having the guests being able to get right up to the edge is going to be a good idea. Which is why I was going to do it like that. Is this not perfectly oval either? Like... I feel like it's even that doesn't look scented. I don't know if it's my imagination or what it is. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's drop this. Actually, we won't drop it yet because we're going to put more in. Hopefully, if it'll allow us. Oh, here we go. It's going to do the weird angles now. Oh, I mean, that's okay. I just don't know. Why is that obstructed for? What do you mean? Is it because it's not built? So what we can do is I can do this and we can drop the terrain here. Like that. And drop the terrain over here. Like that. And then fix this bit up. Like that. And then what I can try and do, I don't know how well effective this will go, is if we grab the luxury main thoroughfare and we go like this. Oh yeah, that's kind of working. Although I might have built it a bit too close. Although it looks like it's sort of snapping. I don't know if this is... Yeah, I don't want those gaps in there. Oh, this is going to be very tedious. And I already don't like this like slope here that we got going on. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's get another lagoon section down. Do we want it like that? How's that? I feel like that is okay to have it like that. But what I'm going to do is we're going to come into here. I'm going to demolish these because I don't like that. Let's flatten this terrain out. I love how it just wriggles like that. It's so cool. All right, let's come over here and do it on this side. What do you mean? What are you doing? There we go. Okay, so we've got the lagoon, but like I said, I don't want the guests to be like able to walk right along the edge of it. Not here anyway, like on the other side possibly, or like even middle of the way through. But I mean, now we've just got a big ass hexagon here, which honestly is okay, but if I can get another pathway, maybe like here and get it to continue off. The only thing is it's not going to be straight. There's so much stuff that they've just forgotten to add into this, and it's frustrating because they produced Planet Zoo, which is genuinely a good game. And then they've got this, which, I mean, isn't the greatest. So let's drop 2 of these. We're going to get our first tames. This is an arc, CJ. We're going to get our first dinos in the lagoon here. I'm not sure what we're going to go. But let's do that. I think I need to recruit scientists as well, actually. For some reason, because it's sandbox mode, so you actually need scientists to synthesize everything. I just need to make sure that they're decent ones that can actually synthesize these creatures. You'll do. And who else we got? 5, 4s. I think that's it. I'll grab you as well. So we can train them as well, which, I mean, is a good thing. It's obviously a good thing, but like, it'd be a lot better if we didn't have to worry about doing this. They just had a couple of maxed out scientists that we could use, because like, some of these dinos need a lot of stuff to actually synthesize them and all that stuff. All right. That'll do. Okay. Now that that's done, they're getting built up. So let's figure out this terrain, because it's going to drive me bonkers. So let's flatten everything all the way around. So that's right up against the edges. Okay. Now we just need to connect our paths up. So let's get the path going. We're going to use the wide path. We'll use the main thoroughfare, actually. Before I do that, I want to set something else up. So let's go enclosures, no, attractions, and we want the lagoon viewing stands. So these are going to go... Oh, Can they not go in the middle? Can they not go in the middle? Come on. Oh, that's so annoying. They're not perfectly in the middle. They're like on either side. So what we're going to do for simplicity's sake, or for my mental sanity's sake, is we're going to add an extra one. Okay, so we can actually do them on the corners. You know what? I might do them on the corners. Is that the corner? And then can I put an extra one over here? Yeah, that works. That definitely works. And then another one there. Perfect. Okay, that makes me happy. So having those there, and that covers the entire lagoon, I believe, once that's built up. Okay, so let's take a look at the pathing here that we want to do. So I've already gone ahead and done it like this. We need to go ahead and get rid of these trees because I can't see anything. Don't worry, we'll be adding all these foliage back in later because I don't like having it just bare like that. It's gross. It's not gross, but it's not the nicest to look at. All right, that's better. What I want to try doing as well is if we go water, bear with me, this is probably going to sound crazy. And if I add water, I wanted to see if this flattens everything out, which it kind of does. I honestly like that slope better than what the freaking thing has been giving us. The actual terrain tool. All right, let's remove the water here. I actually like that better. That actually looks much nicer. I like how these have a natural little bit of a slope to them as well, so that they're higher. That actually looks really good. I'm happy with that. So what I want to do though is we still want to drop this down. Oh, look at that. That was weird. Can I synthesize? Yes, we can. All right, let's get some dinos going. So we've got Adambarosaurus, we've got Elasmo, we've got the Ichthyes, we've got Liopleurodons. I'm a sucker for Lios. We can go Moses, Tylos, or Plesiosaurs. I don't know if this is enough space for a Mosa. Open space, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, obviously, because there's nothing else that you can put in these bloody things. Area needs low, medium, medium, low. Who do we want to put in here? Let's go with one Mosa. Why do we need power for? Oh, it's just not letting us because of the pathways? Okay, well, it looks like we're going to have to connect the pathways up. All right, I'm going to fiddle around with this for a little bit because instead of having to make you guys suffer me slowly losing my sanity while I try to get everything curved, I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we are back. And honestly, this took me so much freaking longer than it should have. I'll probably actually speed it up for you guys so you can see what the process was. But I mean, it's not perfect. It's great. I don't know if you've seen my channel and you've seen a couple of my videos where I build stuff. I really, really like things symmetrical. It drives me absolutely crazy when things aren't symmetrical. And when games don't have things built in that help make things symmetrical, it really bugs me for some reason. But as you can see, this is pretty damn symmetrical if I say so myself. And I'm actually super happy with how this came out. So this is going to be our little lagoon area. Now, I've currently got a Mosasaurus synthesizing. Whether or not he'll... I forgot to alter the genome a little bit, though. So that's going to be the only thing. We're still getting a bit of... I don't know if you guys have seen these like weird stuff over here. And that's still going on. What I want to try and do, though, is I want to try and drop... God damn it. There we go. I wanted to just try and make that flush, and I think that's as flush as I'm probably going to get it. So, as you can see, I've outlined the rest of the lagoon with some palm fronds and stuff like that, because what I was going to do, and I thought I'd bring you guys back for this bit, is, you know what, let's go with the standard path, and what we're going to do is we're just going to have this come out like that, and then I'm going to just try and get it to come straight across here. Probably just like that. No. Just like that. There's no way I'm going to be able to replicate this on the other side. And then what I was going to do is have separate sections here. So picnic tables, and have picnic tables along here as well. So that it'll just... I wish we had more customization options as well. There's not really too many decorations. Just so that, you know, our people have somewhere to sit and stuff like that. And over here, we can also do some shops and stuff like that for them. So let's get some of these tables down. We're just going to drop them just sporadically. Just because there's no real way of us being able to probably space these out, I suppose. So we'll just drop them around sporadically in different directions and all that sort of stuff. I guess it might give it a bit more of a natural look in comparison to like just hard chucking in a bunch of tables and stuff like that. Let's just go one more there. Like, we don't even have trash cans or anything. We don't even have rubbish bins that we can chuck down or anything like that, which I think is kind of crap. Okay, let's drop one of these in here as well. Just like that. Like that. I mean, how does that look? I mean, honestly, that looks okay. And then what we can do is we can grab our environment tool. We're going to come into here, and I just have to try and remember which one it is. Do we want leafy climbers? Probably not leafy climbers. Let's go fibrous ground cover. What else? Forest? Probably not forest. Temp sky actually might be okay. Yeah, that's okay. And we'll just drop some of these in here so it's a little bit grassier. And people aren't like just sitting on cold hard stone. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And we'll come over here and do a little bit more there. Yeah, there we go. And we can drop some of this over here as well so that this looks a little bit more natural. Because the problem with this overlay tool is you have to get multiple layers of stuff, you have to override the stuff that you've already got, which really sucks. As well as that, we can also just chuck some like boulders in here. Just have some like random ass boulders just chilling around. Just like boom. You know, yeah, that looks alright. What do we got? Oh my god, that's a big rock. Can we go with some smaller ones? There we go. Just drop these in and around at places. Just to give it a bit more of a, you know, a naturalish kind of feel. I don't know what this is possibly obstructed by. I mean, honestly, that I'd be happy to sit here for like eating lunch and stuff. Yeah, I'd be happy sitting there eating lunch. I could probably add some more extra, like, well, I mean, there's not really too many more decorations that we could really add. Maybe some classic, maybe some lights in the area. But like, I also don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? All right, let's put one light there. We'll drop another light just there, and then I know that's not going to be very symmetrical, but I mean, that's actually really nice. And you've got like the backdrop of the lagoon there. It's covered up with plants and stuff, but that's fine. And then over here, you're going to have like people coming in and viewing the lagoon stands. Let's show the view here. Look at that. And then we can also drop it down. We don't have anything in the water. There's no mosasaurus, so I'm going to get a mosa in there by today. I wish we could customize the lagoons as well. Like add seaweed stacks. There's just so much. I feel like there wasn't much thought put into the game, which kind of sucks. Because dinosaurs appeal to a lot of people. All right, we've got eggs there, but what I'm going to do is we're going to synthesize another one because I want to change his genome. So let's take a look here. I'm honestly going to give him mangrove forest with paleophylax, and we're going to drop this down. And drop that down. Boom. Okay. Let's save and exit. Let's assign the scientists. Boom, boom. Oh. Boom, boom. All right, cool. So we got Mosa going. I'm also going to synthesize some Liopleurodons. Like small marines. Can you store them together? Only the small marines. I'm assuming that the Ichthy is a small marine. So that they could I'm thinking it's probably because they'll try and eat it. The Liopleurodon dislikes Tylosaurus. I'm going to get some Liopleurodons going as well because I'm a sucker for Liopleurodons. This one, I feel like we could probably go a different skin color. Let's go Killian Mountains. And we'll give it... I like the lithobates. I don't think gene chance really is that much of a big deal, but we'll save that and we'll assign scientists, and I hope I have enough. Perfect, just the right amount. Okay, so just in case this isn't enough space for a mosasaurus, which honestly I don't think it will be, But I also don't know if it'll be complaining because we're playing on sandbox mode. We're going to have some Liopleurodons in case. So I really want to just do, because like we were going to repeat this here, here, and here. And then just make a separate one over here as well. But I wish we had a blueprint tool. Like once again, Planet Zoo. I don't know why they just didn't take more aspects of that game from that and put it in here. But this looks really cool. What I want to try is, let's come into sandbox settings here. Time of day, let's go night. Apply changes. I want to see if these lights light up. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's enough light, but I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Our main pathway is looking schmick. That took me so long to set up. And this little area here is actually pretty nice as well. So, I mean, all in all, this is going pretty good. I am a fan of how our park is going. It's just at the rate of how we're doing it, it's going to take us freaking forever to do. So let's set it to a day and night cycle. We'll apply those. So it should change over to night, the day and night. I'm going to leave this because I'll work on that separately. We're going to wait for the Moser. But what I was thinking is we can continue the path out here. Because how much more space have we got? We've got quite a bit of space further out here. So I was thinking of continuing the path out here and just building something else. Maybe another herbivore enclosure or something like that. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We build the path out and we can just go for another massive herbivore enclosure. So let's build some more thoroughfare here. I just have to keep an eye out on how close we are to the actual edge of the map. So let's delete that. And delete that. I'm going to go... I'll extend it a little bit, maybe halfway. Just like that. And what we're going to do is we're also going to just go... Oh, it doesn't like being snapped there. Okay, that's fine. What we can do is we can come onto this side. And then... Oh, wait, hold on. I know what we have to do. So if you guys are trying to repeat the same process that I'm doing, what you need to do is you need to go standard path. Drop a standard path down, and then you can go into a wide path, and that should automatically sync it up. And then you can just go like that, and it should allow you to snap it like that. It's not the neatest thing, and it kind of sucks, but, I mean, it's all we have to work with, really. And then we just go wide path. I mean, it's kind of ugly, but like I said, there's not much we can do about it. I don't know whether or not to extend that over here. I don't think I will. Reason these are grey as well is because this is like the work one. So I figured we'd try and separate it. All right, let's take a look here. So everything should be ready to go. Let's select this guy for incubation. He's aggressive. We don't really care because it's not going to matter. We only need 13, 5, 10... God damn it. This is why the fact that we still have to get scientists for sandbox mode genuinely baffles me, because half of these guys don't have the stats that we need in order to actually do stuff. So it's dumb. Let's just drop it all into you. All right, you're done, and you. Cool. We don't really need logistics for anything, but we'll do it anyway. All right, so this is the one we want. Let's assign scientists. Now we have 23. Hopefully we still have enough. 5, 10, 14. Done. All right, he's going to take 9 minutes to synthesize. I can't... Oh, look at that. Let's just take a look at that viewing. Oh, look at that viewing coverage. These guys are going to be able to bloody see everything. And the Liopleurodon, I probably won't... I don't know what their population is like, but I feel like a population of 3 should be okay. 5. Oh, perfect. I can get some eggs of them as well. Awesome. All right, so already I'm pretty happy with how this is going. Let's take a look at something. I don't think I can place... Yeah, I didn't think so. They automatically become obstructed. I was going to say, I wonder if I can place decorations or something inside the lagoon. Have no idea what was going on there with all the shadows and stuff flickering. But I mean, I'm super impressed with how this is going. So I want to see how this looks. I don't think it'll look very nice, but... Yeah, because the paths are curved, I think I'll just leave it as is. All right, so let's take a look here. Map. Alright, so I do want to build the enclosure here. What are these fences? Small, classic large, classic heavy. What does the heavy fence look like? Oh, that's kind of cool. I want to take a look at the fences. I don't like that. If that's, yeah, that's the brick one. So we don't want those. I honestly don't mind this heavy one. I might utilize that for the herbivores. Alright, so let's take a look here. The question is, how do we want it set up? Because there's quite a bit of stuff at the back here. Alrighty guys, we are back and did a little bit of work. Now, I've got an idea for this and I am pretty keen to test it out. So this is going to be one of our herbivore enclosures. Now, I'm going to have probably a couple more. I don't know what we're going to put in here yet, but we'll figure it out. And I've also gone ahead and just chucked a hatchery down here so that we can actually start getting some herbivores out here and about. So, nonetheless, I brought you guys back because A, our mosasaurs and liopleurodons are ready to go. But also because I think this is going to be the herbivore path. Now, I'm going to have another path going around the actual entirety of the enclosure. But I thought I'd do this and have like a little sort of lighthouse out on the hill kind of thing. And the cool thing about this is, if it'll work correctly, is that we can actually use the planters and the rocks that we have and actually utilize that as a barrier for our herbivores to actually ignore this area. So I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll be able to do it today. But it'll definitely be something we tackle next episode because I'm really excited to try and use that as a prospect. I'm really happy with how our lagoon has turned out. This little central area is really good. I do need to get this up and running as well as the rest of this main central area. We'll tackle that in the next one though. So let's get these guys released. Release dinosaurs. Oh, look at this big boy. Oh, he's terrifying. Terrifyingly amazing. His color is actually really cool too. I'm a fan of his color.
Okay, I'm Isaac Clement. Together
now,
we create the most spectacular dinosaur park imaginable.
His open space is saying that he's a little...
Really?
I mean, okay, hold on, it's expanding. Hopefully it's 100%. I mean, he's still going to be at 100% comfort, I think, because of the way we've got this running.
Sure, but they also want to be entertained. And this marine reptile, the Mosasaurus, is just that, a showstopper. If the T-Rex is the ruler of the dinosaurs on
So, okay, we've got a shark feeder here. I didn't
even
realize they would eat sharks. Well, I mean, it makes sense, actually. So, we've got the lagoon viewing stand there. Can I move it over anymore? So, it would make sense for us to have probably... We're going to go 4 here again, and I'll do them... I'll do them on these sides. There we go. Okay, so hopefully he's happy here. He should be. I think there's enough space. I wish these were deeper as well. But it looks like his territory area is slowly getting bigger. He's swimming over here, so he should have enough space for his needs, I would say. Once he actually swims over here, and yeah, there we go. You can see there it's going up. Yeah, so that should be enough space for big old Mosa. We need to rename him. He needs a name change. There we go. He's at 100%. He's still got a little bit more space over here as well, which is awesome, as well as all through there. Where did he go? We need to change his name. He's going to be Murray. Murray the Mosa. Where is he gone? There he is. He's terrifying. I love it. He's so cool. So I think I can probably but keep the liopleurodons together with him. I have a feeling that I probably can, but we'll wait it out. I want to see him eat these sharks, to be completely honest. And they are near the stands, so we'll see how that plays out. But I think our lagoon area is actually super dope. I'm really happy with it. What I might do now is I might just try and... I don't know if this is going to work. Actually, maybe what we do is we run it through the middle here. Except I can't get it through the middle. What if we do it like that? And then we just run that across. To like where? Probably there. I don't know how this is going to look. Yeah. I mean, it's not 100% straight, but it'll do. So, and then we're going to turn that into another little picnic area as well. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy with our lagoon area. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy about this bit. I am going to have to duplicate it for here, 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 and possibly over here as well. So we've got a lot of work to do for this, but honestly, our park will probably be worth it in the long run. Here's our big boy Moser. Where you going, big fella? Hold on, I'm going to change the day because I can't see squat. There we go. All right, let's take a look here. Here we go. That's a bit better. Hey, big fella, how you doing? So he doesn't even swim with the sharks. I was expecting him to want sharks to swim with him, but no, he doesn't. Oh man, this guy is beautiful. I love the Moses. Look at him. He's majestic as heck. I do wish there was a bit more for them to do. Like, I wish we could do more enrichment activities for him. Like, all he's got to do is swim around and jump after the sharks. So what I might do as well is actually, let's come into here real quick. What does this look like? Does that just, the fish feeder, does that just sit on the edge as well? I might put some fish in there with him, just so he's not so alone. I think that might be the way to go. Yeah, because I feel bad for him. He's got no friends swimming around with him or anything. He's just kind of doing nothing, which kind of sucks. I'm sure we could probably put another one with him, which I might... Oh, I don't know, because I think it might change their... the open space requirements, but I think having another one in there would be cool. Is he coming up for a shark? Is he hungry? Big guy, you hungry? It's dropping, but it's nothing crazy. So, yeah, but I mean, the starts of our park, it's oh, here we go, hold on. Is he going for it? He's not going for it. I got excited for a second there. I thought he was going to go for the shark. So, yeah, I mean, our park, it's going to be a big job. It's going to take a while, but I think it'll probably be worth it. Do we have any guests? Oh, look, we got 20 guests. Now, that's another thing that kind of confuses me. They all walk on the same paths, but they have different coverage. It's weird. Here it all comes. All the lack of facilities and all that crap. I do think having the Moser is really cool. I'm really happy we got this done. But next episode, probably going to tackle this main section here. And I'm going to tackle this bit over here. And we'll show you guys what we're going to do. Because we're going to have a path running all the way along. And like I mentioned, we can use decorations to actually stop the herbivores. We can use decorations instead of gates. So what I was thinking is if we can chuck decorations all down this side, and then have them going across there, it's going to leave it nice and open for everyone to come through and see the herbivores up close and personal. I'm really excited to try and tackle that. I hate that little path there, but I don't think there's much we can do about it. I just want to see our big dude go for a jump. Oh, is he going for it? He isn't. Oh yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go. I think he's going for a shark. Oh, this is going to be... Oh man, this is going to be sick. Here he comes. All right, I need to try and get the right... I hate how the camera clips on terrain. Need to get the right angle. We might have to do it in capture mode, I think. Oh, you see, we can't see it. Hold on. That is cool. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's go into capture mode here. Look at that. That is terrifying. Alrighty, guys, let's watch him chomp on this shark. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I paused it, but oh, come on. Look at that. Look at freaking that. How sick is that? I'm just making sure I'm not pressing any buttons to actually continue it playing. The water looks a bit funky. I think they're still having issues with that, but like, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Yuck. That is so badass. Okay, I promise no more disturbances. We're gonna let it play out, but this bloody glitching water and crap is something else. All right, we need to try and get the right angle for it. I want to make sure that we watch him chomp it down. All right, here we go, guys. Let's let it play out. I'm gonna hide the UI. Oh shit! He like rips it in half and everything. God damn! Dude's a savage. He didn't even eat the whole shark. Where'd the rest of it go? Oh, it gets taken in and gets it replaced with a new one. Well, that was quick. God damn, that was probably a little lackluster for you guys because I paused it so much. Let's wait it out for another one before we wrap it up. Alrighty, guys, here we go. I think he's about to do the animation again, so we're gonna watch him. I think we'll just watch him from up here. I think that might be the best way to go about doing it. He's underwater there. He's gonna do the dive up and do it. I've also noticed the fish swimming around, and it's a nice little addition, but I just wish we could add more to it. All right, here we go. We're gonna let it play out, interrupted this time, and watch Murray go ahead and eat the shark. I was playing it in fast motion. Oh, look at that. I love it. He's so badass. Oh man, that's so good. Alrighty guys, well, we're going to wrap the episode up here today. Don't forget to tune in to the next one because I can guarantee you this enclosure is going to be something bloody nice to look at. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.